I'm coming from Climate Finance Advisors. Climate Finance Advisors is a brainchild of the Institute of Sustainability and Development Finance, which is the big regional company, or I would say it's like almost like an NGO. From Dr. Dinani. We have come down to Bubi to present a plethora of programs. Some of them are not directly going to be involved, but we thought that we should not be mean to give you what the RDC can also pursue. According to our studies, as experts in this, we have done this for national, like now we are doing a project for national level. It's putting solar on its rooftop, 72 buildings in the country. And we are almost 50% done doing the consultants' work of making the project be registered for carbon credits, also be registered with gold standard and whatever, getting them closer to the investors. And when we heard about this, in the interest of Bubi, I think we forwarded our expression of interest. And our expression of interest was general. It was not so specific. So it's the one that I'm going to go through. Then I'll zero in on those projects that we are going to implement. But I'll first give you the overview of what Bubi can do. There is a climate, smart agriculture and agroforestry. Here what it means is growing mango just for selling mangoes is a thing of the past. Now that we have new methodologies in the carbon space and also in the climate finance space, we need to rope in those who are growing mangoes, fruit trees or whatever, or we have a forest with indigenous trees and we can plant some mangoes within there, or we can do, there are quite a lot of diversified approaches that one can do. But in the smart agriculture and agroforestry, you can promote conservation farming techniques and implement agroforestry systems, which I've just shared. But that one would need to be dwelling on the existing farms. Maybe people put small farming area, 2 hectares, 1 hectare, things like that. And those small can be bundled together, and it becomes what we call in the carbon market space, we call it program of activities. It can become a program of activity within Bubi district or within the northern region of Matabele. And then fruit trees can be grown. Nowadays we have fruit trees that give fruits as short as this. In a lifespan of 24 months, the fruit tree is already bearing fruits. And then you can think of value addition. Don't sell those mangoes out, dry them here and sell them. So you have about three types of revenues. One, these guys, the farmers and whatever, they are going to get the mangoes, the oranges, and also this, they dry them or they process them, then they sell them as processed product. Like, I think we can emulate what is happening in Manikali. They are now having the marula from those fruit trees in the forest. I think that's the idea which we want to bring to Bubi. There should be something that is be so specific happening here that is going to benefit the locals around you. Then forest and land management. This one is also almost the same like that one, but it's a little bit different. Maybe you have vast land as a concept. I will share with you what Bulilima, we also have a project that we advise Bulilima again. They have some vast lands for campfire, where they keep the trees and whatever. They are supposed to just benefit from those carbon credits. Why? Because those are already conservative. What you are just going to do is to put the management plan of no fire, no veiled fire, I mean to say no no animals going to graze there. It will be only literally for wild animals and things like that. No more agriculture, things like that. And then wildlife and ecotourism. We were thinking that maybe you could also start knocking on the door of campfire. Do you have campfires here?
Yes.
Yeah, so we can upscale those campfires now into putting them under carbon credits. It means that they will be more indigenous and more flexible than what is already there. Because the previous campfires were having a kind of a challenge because of funds. Sometimes you have to wait for those guys, but this time you'll be generating your own funds from the carbon credits. And if you can put things like beekeeping, honey, and all those things, they look small like when we are discussing them, but when they are done properly planned for, I tell you, you can have your own one truck of 1 ton going to the airport nearly every 2 weeks to export some things coming from Bubi. And then project could involve community-run conservancy, campfires. Then I will go to water resource management. As a mining, I've seen a lot of mines around here. The water tables and the water is being disturbed by mining. Though mining is good, but it's also being disturbed. So you need to start thinking of a water resource management, whereby you say on every open space, can we put trees? Here's a mine, surrounding the mine there should be trees, and all those where there is already a wetland protected. There are carbon credits for those, for mangroves and also etc. And then I will zero into our area of interest. Our first area of interest is the one on top, but I will share with you. I did not prepare a full comprehensive proposal on that, but I'll share with you from my notes. I'll start with the waste management, where it is saying recovery of biogas from biodegradable waste, agricultural or municipal solid waste. Here we are talking about those who have cows. Each cow, when it has been taken to the pen on daily basis, when it is traditional, always in the pen every day, it goes out, comes back, goes out, it must produce something like 4 kgs of cow dung. A 4 kg of cow dung can produce something like between 6 to 12 cubic meters of biogas. So if we have that biogas from the cow dung, think of the pigs, if there are some guys, some farmers who are keeping pigs here, chicken, and also the municipal waste that we have, and other agricultural biodegradable waste, like if you have done with taking away the maize, sometimes you can put those stalks and you put water, they become biodegradable, and then you put them in biogas digester and they produce for you biogas. There will be three birds that you kill there. One, no more trees are going to be cut down. Why? Because people are going to use biogas for cooking locally. They don't need to go to town to go and buy 2 kg of LPG gas or so. And then number 2, you have carbon credits, because you are avoiding methane. Whether people are still going to use firewood or not, if there are cows, each cow is producing almost 21 molecules of methane into the air daily when it has those 4 kgs. How much of those that are outside again? This is our area of interest, and I will show you some pictures. Technology has advanced so much that we no longer need to dig foundation, take bricks, and start building those things. We just, the time that I spent when you said, can you go to the boardroom? In 15 minutes, I'm finished installing the biogas digester, and you can start putting your cow down. In 4 days, you start harvesting. And those biogas digesters are PVC. So what our interest in this project, this is where climate finance is also very much interested. It's an area that we are going to bring to you a well developed project design document, after we've given a pin to them, we share with you, like the tradition of SI 48. We share, as we give to the Minister of Environment, we share with you. Or we first share with you, we say it's fine, then you go to the Minister of Environment. So this is every household, to those who have cows. To those who don't have cows, in the Crow chief, if you have 5 households, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 3 only have got cows. We can put that one biogas digester in the middle, and these guys can harvest that biogas. Also, it has been advanced that no more that you put biogas, then you put it in the pipe all the way down 20 meters away. Now it is harvested and put in what we call ABG cylinders, just the same like the same cylinders that we have. I'll show you again those cylinders. Yeah, you can see in the picture there, you can see those 2 cylinders. Those are only for cleaning, but we have 2 kg cylinders, 3 kg cylinders, 5 kg. This is going to be a very big local business development project for the locals here. How? Let me say, there's a homestead with 15 cows. We put a 40 or 50, 60, 80 cubic meter biogas. And then there's another one, 80 cubic meter, there's another 100 throughout the whole district. And then we have a motorbike with a compressor that goes to those biogas digesters. Compresses those, I think you can see from the ballooned one. It's not yet cleaned or compressed. You can use it directly to your kitchen by just connecting a pipe, but you cannot transfer it to the other end, 25 or 5 kilometers away from you. You cannot do it. But now we are able to do it. You compress it into the 2 kg, 3 kg, 4 kg, in a motor scooter, the 3-wheel thing, then they go around within the area distributing the biogas for those who do not have cattle. And also for the local townships where they use it for cooking in the restaurants, and also for those who are doing maybe in the area that I count, we are going to be, it's not going to be only here, we are also going to Marsh West. In Marsh West there's a lot of tobacco curing using firewood. We are also going to replace the tobacco curing using firewood. We are done already the good research with Kutsaga, and we finished the research. We are about to launch in 2026, about to launch the first 3 wards where they'll be using biogas for tobacco curing. And in the case that here we have too many cattle, but we don't have tobacco, we don't have the end users who are using the biogas, what we will do is we bring you a generator. The one that you see in red there is a 20 kV generator. That doesn't use diesel, it uses biogas. You bring that 49 kg and you switch it on. It just as you do with the diesel goes drop by drop for that thing to run. But now it will be biogas running that genset. That is, if we need to have an area where we think that maybe the solar guys are not going to be there, and there's too many cattle, and these people, we need to do some small agro processing plant for peanut, butter, or whatever it is there, we can come up with that 20 kV generator. And then how many carbon credits are we talking about here? I don't see your PDF. All right, so you can see from my, in the nationally determined contribution, say Mr. Environmentalist, the country has said there are about 341 gigatons of biodegradable waste, either in municipal, agricultural, homesteads, rural, or peri-urban. There is emissions of methane and carbon dioxide coming from municipal waste, all biodegradable waste. And biodegradable waste, it is the one that is making noise in Bulawayo, those big cities. When people talk about too much problem of waste, it is the biodegradable that has got more noise. Because it is heaped with leaves. Our women or our culture says they have to take that sweeping broom every morning, and they sweep, they take some leaves, they also take some soil, they take everything, sadza, iswal, right? Am I right? They take it, they put it in the same bin, then it goes. Those ones, those who have been doing recycling, they are not worried about those. They don't have, because why? Because there was no innovation, or there was no a model of how to handle those. So our NDC proposed that local authorities, if I may share with you the NDC, it says it stipulates that local authorities can ride on biodegradable waste within their jurisdictions and produce either waste energy for you to produce direct electricity like I displayed to you, or waste to energy in form of biogas for cooking, and then you let your people avoid cutting down trees. So once you have done a waste management project, which is going to do with biogas, you have three methodologies that are there. There's one, avoiding the methane that was going to be caused by the biodegradable itself emitting methane into the sky, and also you avoid the cutting down of trees, and then eventually clean air within the homestead, instead of them to cook with LP. LP is good, but it's not 100% clean, as all we know. It has got some dangers and all that things, and also it is imported. It's not manufactured in this country. So the other one was and we are happy that you have already an interested investor already here. As we did this to you, we were not saying